Hi, I'm Andrew, and what we're going to do today is show you how to ask for, get, and use a testimonial that showcases your product or service and gets more customers. So the main point to consider is, what is the purpose of the testimonial? You can ask for many different types based on maybe your different products, different aspects of your services, the quality of your service, your customer service, outcomes and benefits, maybe your leadership ability, or why you're different from your competitors. And then you can go into even more depth on that, such as the quality of your product, your pre-sale service, your post-sale service, maybe your packaging, efficiency, personality, your practicality, the punctuality of you or your product or service. And you can ask for testimonials which help you overcome purchasing obstacles. Actually, they are really powerful testimonials to help people through that sales process. Now remember, the most powerful testimonials you can use are from the people who have used and preferably paid for your product or service. And also where you can share their name, their photo, and even better, the video of them. Why do we want to do that? Because it's far more human, it's far more authentic, and it's far more engaging. And it helps to overcome the objection to buying your product from you when they may not know you at all. And of course, you can use celebrity endorsements. They're also extremely powerful. Just consider this first. Did you pay for those celebrity endorsements? Now, it may not matter, because it may be that as you try and get your product or service out of the ground, you don't have any testimonials. So using a well-known influencer in your space to endorse your product or your program, your service, may work extremely well for you. I've used them in the past in our fashion company. And just remember, though, that if you're using an influencer, people may consider that you have paid for that. That may work with you, that may work against you. Just be aware of that. But just also consider the real reason for the endorsement. Is it you want more reach, more followers, more likes? Is it your ability to charge more because I'm now working with this person? Maybe your ability to access a different customer demographic. I've also used organic testimonials from celebrities. We just talked about paid endorsements. What about organic celebrities? So what does that mean is when you are maybe talking to a celebrity, maybe you have a podcast, maybe you have a show, maybe you have a video or a vlog, and you invite people on. Maybe you know these people, and you have a conversation with them around a topic of your choice. And maybe during the course of that conversation, they say, I love our conversation. It's so good. You really know your stuff. You're an expert in this field. Let's talk more. Something like that. Very organic, very spontaneous. You can use that. So I had Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen, whose Chicken Soup for the Soul series sold 600 million copies. Both have been guests on my show. And they provided really good organic quotes. Mark said, "I love your thinking. We must stay in touch. It's a great interview." Jack Canfield said, "We're kindred spirits. If we were neighbors, we'd be in each other's houses every day." Now, just remember, those are endorsements of me personally, not necessarily my product or service. The potential customer can, of course, decide for themselves. Just don't confuse your customer with the celebrity endorsement, because they're different. My message to you is, use all of them. Just don't rely on endorsements which are only paid or from celebrities who've never used your product or service. I promise you, if you do a great job, you'll soon get organic testimonials from your customers, and then you can ask for video testimonials in even more detail based on what message you want to share with your audience. So now you have an idea of what you want in your testimonials. How do we set it up? How do you make sure you get this amazing testimonial for your client? So remember, you have to ask. You've got to ask for them to provide a testimonial, and send the questions in advance. You can email or text them depending on what is your normal method of communication with them. If you always text them, just send them a text. If you call them. If you email them, that's fine. Don't ask too early. Wait until your product or service is well advanced or completed before you ask for the testimonial. They've got to have done something. They've got to have extracted some value and benefit from it. Be really specific about what you're asking for, and wait until you've already received some positive feedback from them. I don't want you to feel that you need to offer an incentive for a testimonial. It's probably not a good idea. Why is it not a good idea? Because as soon as you are offering some form of payment or free product for a testimonial, it just doesn't become as powerful. Okay, so my suggestion is don't offer an incentive for a testimonial. If your product is working really well, it will be organic. Someone will send you a message saying, wow, this is amazing, I love it. And you say, thanks so much. Do you think you could go into more detail? And then this is when we send them the questions. The last point is know your contracts and privacy laws. Now, here's a message I got from one of my clients very recently. And he says, just signed up another CEO, also charge more now. I'm telling most of my clients how to record video testimonials. So he asked me for some advice, and I gave it to him, and he sent me a message saying, thank you very much. So what I can do with that is I can use, that's an organic testimonial. That's someone who has voluntarily said, thanks very much for helping me. Now you can use that. Just make sure when you do use it, you cover up any phone numbers, you cover up any method of identifying that person from that message, whether it's an email, whether it's a WhatsApp message, whether it's a text message, whatever it is, just make sure you cannot identify them because they haven't given you permission to do that. You might have permission to use the content, but not to identify them. So please be very careful of that. What types of messages can you use for your testimonial? You could use an email, you could use a WhatsApp message, an SMS, video content, maybe even audio content if you've had a podcast. And if you've had a customer who's really engaged, given you some praise already, maybe particularly organic praise, they say, you know, you've done a great job, I'm so happy, I've made a breakthrough, this product's changed my life, whatever it may be. Go back and say, would you be kind enough to offer me a more detailed testimonial? That way more people can come and share in the same product that you have bought or the same service you bought. That way we can help more people and get the message out there. So be clear about why you're asking to give a testimonial, okay? And then they're invariably going to ask you, what do I need to say? How long is it going to be? So in relation to the how long, anything from 30 seconds to a couple of minutes is absolutely fine. Remember that, you know, you could have a 15-second testimonial which says, I love working with X brand. It has changed my life. I have great relationships and I'm living life on my terms. I couldn't have done it on my own. Very short, but very powerful. What questions should we ask? Now, the questions are going to be very dependent on your industry, your product, your service, and you can then use these, which I'm going to share with you, and you can adjust them. But remember, be specific because vague questions get vague results. First question you can use. Why did you choose my product or service? Why did you choose it over other products or services? What part of my message resonated with you, particularly if it's an ad, if it's a spoken or video ad? Did you have to overcome any obstacles to buying, and what research did you do? What helped you? So then what you're finding is what information did they have to go and find on your website or your social media to help them overcome their buying decision? What were you looking for from my product or service? What problems were you looking to solve? How did my product or service help solve them? How do you define the quality of the product or service? Can you specifically recommend it to others? Would you buy it again? What outcomes and benefits did you get? How was the complete experience? How was the customer experience? And is there anything else you'd like to add? And I suggest you get them to tell their story in 3 parts. And then you could potentially build a case study, and I'll be more about that in another video, how to build case studies. Start with 1, problem. What were they looking for and why did they choose you? Second, the experience. Why did they and how did they enjoy the product or service itself? And thirdly, the outcome. How did it solve their problems and why are they recommending it to others? That makes it much easier for them and for you. Now, what formats? Video, I suggest, because the reason we want to use video is it's the most consumed media at the moment, but also you can use it for so many different things. You can just take the video itself, you can edit it, you can make little snippets. You can take the audio and use that in maybe a promotional video or training program or a promotional ad. You can use the audio as well. And you can overlay that into video. And then you can use, say, a transcription tool. I use something called Otter.ai, where you take the text out of the testimonial and you can have 10 or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 different components of that testimonial you're going to use for different purposes to solve different problems for your customer. Could be customer service, could be quality, could be objection overcoming, could be values and benefits, could be why they chose you. So you can take little bits out there so you have such rich content that you can use when you're asking for video. Now, you might find people a little anxious about recording video. So I just say, be very natural, watch out for background noise and distractions. Remember to follow up with them if you haven't heard back within a week. They may well be busy or just a little anxious. Remind them they can use any smartphone. They don't need a fancy camera. If they ask, what format should I do? Vertical, because I'm used to talking like this, or I should do horizontal. I would suggest you use horizontal because it's probably more appropriate for more different mediums, particularly YouTube or Instagram, even LinkedIn, Facebook. If you're going to vertical, it's going to look a little bit odd in some places. But if you're using this for reels or stories on Instagram, different ballgame. So just remember how you're going to use this particular type of testimonial. So you can just give them little prompts. Use good light. Natural light is best. The moment I'm shooting this, it's just purely natural light coming through the window. There's a little bit of overhead light, but it's natural light. Steady your camera. I use a tripod and I'm using a professional camera, but most people don't have that. So just prop it up. That's fine. Prop up your smartphone. Check for background sound. Make sure you've got no distractions coming behind you. And practice and practice. Many people can be quite anxious when getting in front of the camera. So just get them to rehearse it. Imagine they were telling this to a friend. By the way, that product I told you I was going to buy last week? Well, I bought it and it's amazing. Well, why is it so good? I really think you should buy it because of X, Y, and Z. Or it could be a coaching program. It could be any type of product or service. But just ask them to have the same enthusiasm and energy that they would be sharing this with a friend. And just imagine you're talking to a friend sharing this. And that way it'll help to relax them. Hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe and share. If you need anything else, there'll be a link in the comments below. Thank you. Enjoy. I hope you create an amazing testimonial which sells more and more products for you and you get more happy customers. Take care. See you soon. Bye.